Hi, I'm the Sims 66, and I am going to do a review of the Simpsons game. Now, this isn't going to be a fancy schmancy review with pyrotechnics and everything. I'm just going to tell you what I think about the game, and that's it. Okay, first of all, the back of the game, of the box, sorry, says save the Simpsons video game from video game party guy. I don't know how to say that word. Anyway, but the Simpsons can punch, nag, meditate, which only Lisa can do, and only Marge can nag. Says, and eat away through the video game industry. A hilarious plot written by the Simpsons writers, spoken by your favorite Springfield favorites. Correct. It is made by, the voices are from the TV show or in the game, and it is funny. It's that says, over 40 minutes of brand new Simpsons animation you won't see anywhere else. 40 minutes. That the game is shorter than that if you've been playing it like non-stop like I have. Basically, if you've been playing the game for like in a row non-stop, you can beat it in about 10 minutes if you don't stop playing it. If you don't stop playing it. Finally, down here it says, have a friend drop in and out of the game at any time with co-op play. That's true. A friend can drop in and out on two-player mode, but the problem is that they don't get to pick who they want. The computer just throws your partner, your CPU partner that you get is the person that your friend will be. You cannot pick who you get to be. I think the game would have been better if you would have gotten a chance to pick what family member you want to be play as. And also right here it says includes never request poster inside. Yeah, it did have the poster inside, but I took it out. Now I want to show you something that bugs the crap out of me. Look at this. Here's an instruction manual. First of all, it's black and white. Black and white. That's cheap, don't you think? Don't you think it's a little cheap? I mean, they couldn't afford color in this manual. And second of all, look at it. Look how small the book is. 1, 2. It shows the attacks of all the characters, and then it shows the game screen and all the things you see in the game screen and collectibles and the challenges, and that's it. So basically, this, not counting the warranty page, this is about 8 pages long. This manual, this black and white manual, is 8 pages long. That's not enough to tell me what I had to do in the game. Plus, and I know I said this before, but it's black and white. That is cheap. Now going on to the game. It's a fun game, but the controls kind of stink, and the camera is bad. I don't know how many times I have died trying to do a simple jump over some water that I should have made just because the camera decided to swing behind a tree at the speed of lightning, and I dropped into the water. I didn't even have the first level, it's a training level. You had to land on some candies. The platform to jump on is like that small jump. You can make it. But as soon as I jump, the camera goes whoosh, swings around behind the mountain and kills you. Even the CPU has trouble jumping. And the enemies, they're kind of cool, but they're repetitive. I don't know how many red bandana ninjas I have to fight in the same level. And I know the game's cliché other games, but come on. How many times do I have to fight a comic book guy sound-alike? And there's one level of the game, I'm not going to spoil it, but the enemies, there's only 2 types of enemies, and they get repetitive. Like I said before, the game's kind of short. And I'm not going to spoil anything, but the ending isn't up to standards. It's not as good as it should have been. And the 2-player mode is okay, but if you have a friend that can join in with you, that's fine. But good luck finding a friend that can resist not throwing the controller at the TV with the bad camera angles. And the episode challenges, they are the dumbest things in the world. Basically, the things that you have to do after you beat that level. Like, don't go through the level without getting hurt. That's impossible. I tried. Especially when you get to a certain level with Bart. It's hard. And one last thing I should tell you. I have heard things that the Wii version of this game is worse than any other version, because apparently the camera is worse, if that's even possible, and it has glitches all over the place. Oh, and speaking of glitches, there are glitches in the ps2 version, which I have, and apparently there's such a bad glitch that I was in one level and I was attacking the enemies, and I jumped on top of a mountain trying to destroy the giant monster. I jumped on top of the building, went right through it, and died. I went through the game terrain and died. I don't even know how that happened. But it's time to get my score. Graphics, I'll give the score to 1 to 10. 1 being the worst, 10 being the best. Graphics, 7. Gameplay, 6. Camera, 2. Definitely 2. No, 2.5. And replayability, 3. But I still play it. I don't know why. And there's one thing I should tell you about it. If any of you don't have this game, get it if you want. This is basically a Simpsons fan game. If you're not a fan of Simpsons, you won't like it. It won't appeal to you. This is just basically a fan game. Okay, I'm done. This is the SimCity 6, my first review of the Simpsons game, and it is crappy black and white manual. Thank you. This is SimCity 6 signing off.